Get somebody.
All right, welcome back into the Sports Source. This segment brought to you by Daniel Hood Roofing. You know, when you're looking at a new roof, you may be thinking, well, I'll just wait for the next big storm to hit and I'll let the insurance company pay for it. Well, there's a problem with that. Your insurance company is going to fight you like the devil to keep from paying you. The better way to handle this is to take care of your house, protect your belongings, protect your home, protect your family from storms by getting a new roof rapidly, to get it now. Beat the storm and don't wait on your insurance company. Daniel Hood Roofing is who you need to call. Check them out, danielhoodroofing.com. They will take care of you, I promise. Go there, visit, read all those testimonials from East Tennesseans. Okay, we are going to show you something here. We don't get a lot of time to run through these, so let's hope it goes well. But Justin Hamilton, our resident Power 5 coordinator, will be joining us with Sterling Hinton, Marlon Walls, Will Overstreet, and Chuck Cavaleris to try and show you how the offensive coaches at UT kept scheming Jalen Hyatt into the right position against DeMarco Hellams, who they wanted him against all day. Justin, I'll kick it over to you.
So thanks, John. We're going to take a look at an offensive formation. Marlon, you're going to be either Ramel Keaton or Brew McCoy, your choice. Chuck, you'll be Brew. Chuck, you're going to be Kool-Aid. You good with being Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid, baby.
All right. Will Overstreet, you're going to be DeMarco Hellams.
Oh, no.
Clearly the only one with enough juice to be Jalen Hyatt. Sterling, you're going to be Jalen Hyatt.
I got five.
I'm going to be a less stylish, less handsome Hendon Hooker. So what we have is in this picture, there are two one-on-one matchups. Chuck playing Kool-Aid is the corner. He's matched up on the widest receiver, Brew McCoy. Will Overstreet's the safety, DeMarco Hellams. He's matched up on the slot receiver, Jalen Hyatt. In this coverage, Chuck is essentially playing man on Marlon. Will is essentially playing man on Jalen Hyatt or on Sterling. The help is coming from inside of Will. To be able to create the matchup and take away the help, all that Josh Heupel in the office did was a quick switch release where now Marlon's going to come inside, Chuck's going to follow Marlon inside. Now Will has to fight through two bodies to get to Jalen Hyatt, and the help is taken away. Clearly one of the deep ball touchdowns, a way to get that matchup and get Jalen Hyatt open. The other way, just a little easy wrinkle, is now Jalen Hyatt's going to align outside, Marlon's going to come inside. So now we have Kool-Aid on Jalen Hyatt, which is the matchup that we want. We have Brew McCoy on DeMarco Hellams. Not a great matchup for us, but still a better matchup. Easy, very simple now. Tennessee chose to motion the inside receiver out to become the widest. Jalen Hyatt right back to the slot with his matchup on DeMarco Hellams. The exact same picture that we just saw. Two ways, very simple, very good scheme. Get Jalen Hyatt the ball in a favorable matchup.
All right, very good. Let me get you guys to all line up over there. There we go. We're doing this. Oh, hey, on the fly. Like I said, we didn't practice any of this. Here's my question for the fellers over there. For Jalen Hyatt to have had that day against Alabama's defense, you know, he didn't have Cedric Tillman taking the heat off of him at all. There were no other guys. He was the #1 target. Alabama knew it. They're motioning him around against the Nick Saban defense. Justin, we were texting during the game. I know you expected some fixes to come. Nick Saban had no answers. Were you guys surprised that Hyatt was able to get open repeatedly and Bama really had no answers for it?
Well, I wasn't surprised at all.
Of course not.
No, well, the reason I wasn't surprised is he was open repeatedly, but that number repeatedly just means his number of catches weren't a lot. He didn't have 10, 12, 13, 14, 15 catches.
6.
He had 6 catches.
Yeah, it's just 5 of them having to go
money
for it.
balls. Those opportunities happen in the game very minimal amount of time. So when a quarterback and a receiver can make the most of them, that's what happens.
All right, well, let me ask you again. Is anybody surprised that Saban didn't have an answer? Justin, I know you were.
What surprised me was the answer got toasted also. They brought the nickel back into the game later on. It was number 14, don't remember his name, but it was a different matchup, and he got toasted and got scored on. And that's at that point where I think it's just this young man's day.
And Saban even said that in his presser that, you know, they played a lot of nickel. So they made a change up, and he acknowledged that change up. But, heck, and I tell you, this was crazy. It could have been an even better day for Tennessee's offense. think about how many guys that was open and we just missed the pass or we didn't hit them in the pocket with it. So that's the crazy part about this offense.
Oh, as good as Hooker was, he did miss some. He had an overthrow. They went for it on 4th down there deep, and he had Keaton in the end zone. So it could have been an even better day. But anyway, I was impressed that you kept getting one guy the ball. He averaged 34 yards a catch against a Nick Saban defense.
Is there a little bit of sense of arrogance, guys, that we're Alabama and this is how we play and we're going to be able to handle whatever you throw at us? Is that just a sense of arrogance?
I would say no. I read a lot of what Saban was saying all last week, and I thought it was fluff. And I couldn't tell if it was fluff or if it was real. It was kind of like Saban was kind of prepping us or the media or just the people at all. Hey, this team we're going against is legit. They're the #1 team or offense in the SEC, and we're about to go face it, and we've got to try to find some answers.
And as we've been pointing out on this show for weeks now, his defense has had trouble with these up-tempo offenses with mobile quarterbacks. This is not a new thing, but boy, Tennessee took good advantage of it yesterday. When we come back, where does Tennessee rank in the SEC? Has anybody moved them all the way to #1 above Georgia? We'll see. That's next. Also, will they or won't they? We'll play that with the VFLs next. Come on back on the Sports Source.